One more activity that if you have time and mom and dad have time to help you, we're going to have a look at. And these are different types of flowers. In fact, there's 4 different types, and they're all different heights, just like real flowers in your garden are all different heights. And so we're going to see how tall they are, and then I'm going to ask you a couple questions at the end. So I have a ruler. And this one's done for us, and we do this a little bit differently at school. We'd actually use these same blocks to see which is the tallest. But we're just going to use something flat. So if you have a flat piece of paper or a bookmark or a ruler, what I want you to do is put that ruler or bookmark at the top of that flower. We're looking at this daffodil here. And you can see if I put it at the tippy top of the daffodil, how many blocks tall is this daffodil? Let's see, 1, 2, 3 blocks tall. So in this example, they've colored all the way up to the 3 here. And then if you stop here, they didn't color the 4 because the daffodil stops at that 3. So let's do the next one together. I'm going to take out a crayon. Any color will do. Oh, and this one is a beautiful tulip, my favorite. So let's see, let's move our ruler or our bookmark over to the tippy top of that tulip and see which number it comes up to. Let's count and figure out what that number is. 1, 2. So I'm going to color in both of those blocks and stop at my ruler. Okay. So we know this tulip is 2 blocks tall. All right, we can do all of this together. So we'll come over to this flower. I'm not quite sure what it is, but perhaps it's a beautiful sunflower. And this one seems very tall. You can see I've already got my bookmark or my ruler at the tippy top of that flower. And goodness, look how much I'm going to have to color. So we can start doing that because it looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks tall. So take your time, there's no rush. And again, I may be a little quicker than you, and you can pause the video and take your time coloring. Because what do I always say at school? The people who take their time coloring always are able to do the best job. If we rush, it doesn't look quite as neat. All right, wow, that was a lot of blocks. Oh my goodness, there's one more teeny tiny little flower over here. So I'm going to move my ruler to the top of that flower. And how many blocks tall is it? It's only 1 block tall. I think this is a hyacinth, and I've seen some of these in my neighborhood on my walk, and they're beautiful. They can be pinks and blues. So I'm just going to color this first block because that's how tall this little flower is. All right, once you're all caught up with your coloring, here come the couple of questions. I want to know which is the tallest flower. So have a look. This one is how many blocks tall? This one is 3. This one is 2 blocks tall. This one is 4 blocks tall. And this one is 1 block tall. So which one has the most blocks and is therefore the tallest? It's this big, beautiful sunflower. I want you to draw a circle around that flower. All right, and the second and last question I have for you is which is the shortest flower? Another word for the shortest can be the smallest in height. Is it this daffodil, the tulip, which is 2 blocks tall? We know it's not the sunflower because that's the tallest. Or is it this little hyacinth? If you said the hyacinth, you are correct. You don't have to remember the name of it. But if you pointed to it, you're correct. We're going to put a little line through that one. That is the shortest. And that's it. So what you can do at the end is write your name at the top. And you're welcome to color the flowers if you would like to. And make sure if you did it that you give yourself another gold star. You guys did a great job.